Good morning to all. This is Professor Razu Rolakanti, Department of ECE, St. Peter's Engineering College, and UGC Autonomous Engineering College, Hyderabad. As I am giving video lectures on probability theory and stochastic processes, PTSP, which is suitable for BTech second year first semester students. I am in Unit 1, Lecture 6. So far, we have given 5 lectures. This is the course that is useful for Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering. R18 batches, that is applicable from 2018 to 19 admitted batches. BTech second year first semester. In my college, I am teaching BTech, ECE, A, B and C sections. Today, I am going to give you lecture on Unit 1, Lecture 6. The topics are total probability and Bayes theorem. Total probability and Bayes theorem. Let us discuss the total probability. The total probability theorem. Let us discuss the total probability theorem. The probability of any event can be expressed in terms of conditional probabilities. This is the point we have to remember. The probability of any event can be expressed in terms of conditional probabilities. For example, the probability which is denoted as P of A, that is a probability P of A of any event A, defined on a sample space S, that can be expressed in terms of conditional probabilities. We have discussed what is conditional probability and what are the formulas in the last video. You see here, suppose we are given n mutually exclusive events, Bn are the n events which are mutually exclusive events. Therefore, Bn, n events are given, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, n. We have mutually exclusive means Bm intersection Bn is equal to 5. That is called mutually exclusive. Their intersection, any intersection of any two events is pi. That is called mutually exclusive events. Suppose Bm intersection Bn, that is a phi, for m is not equal to n, that is equal to 1 to n. You see in the figure, there is a sample space S. There are certain events B1, B2, B3 and so on. Bn events are there. These Bn events are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. I want to tell you here, my dear students, please remember, mutually exclusive events means their intersection is a null set. Exhaustive means their union belongs to the sample space. You see here, mathematically, probability of A is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to n. Probability of conditional probability, that is This is a conditional probability P of A given Bn into probability of Bn, that we can prove. This is called total probability theory. You see here in this Bm intersection Bn is equal to pi, that is one condition, that is called mutually exclusive events. Whenever there is a mutually exclusive events, their intersection is pi. Another thing you have to understand is union of n is equal to 1 to n, Bn is equal to S. The second condition. The first condition is mutually exclusive. The second one is exhaustive. Exhaustive means union of all the events that is equal to S. Union of n is equal to 1 to capital N, Bn is equal to S. That is B1 union B2 union and union Bn is equal to S. These are the two conditions we have given. They are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Suppose we defined an event A on the sample space S. We are given an event S in sample space. Then A intersection S is equal to A. A intersection S is equal to A, we can write like this. A intersection, what is S? S is union n is equal to 1 to capital Bn. That you have to substitute here. Then you see that comes like this. This is, what is this? This is S is equal to this one. I am substituting here. By substituting here, I am getting like this. A intersection S is equal to A intersection union n is equal to 1 to n Bn, that is equal to A. You see here, therefore, we can write A is equal to like this. Union n is equal to n A intersection Bn. Applying probability on both the sides, probability of A, I am applying probability for the both sides. Probability of A is equal to probability of union n is equal to 1 to n A intersection Bn. I am taking union outside and sending the probability inside. Then the next term becomes n is equal to 1 to n probability of A intersection Bn. You see here, probability of A intersection Bn means mutually exclusive. Since they are mutually exclusive, we can do like this. Probability of A is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to n. How we are getting this one? This is according to the axiom 3. We have learnt, we know axiom 3. What is axiom 3? Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B when A and B are mutually exclusive. Suppose if the A events A and B are mutually exclusive means A intersection B is equal to 5. That means probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. This is the axiom 3. So whenever this is there, I am going to substitute here. That means adding all those things Bn's. So probability of F is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to probability of A intersection Bn. You see here, probability of A intersection Bn according to our conditional probability, we can write like this. This is a joint probability actually. Probability of A intersection Bn is equal to, we are writing that in the terms of conditional probability A when Bn is given, that is multiplied by Bn. This is from the conditional probability. Therefore, I am substituting that here. Probability of A is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to n. Probability of A B is given, or probability of A by B into Bn. That is about the total probability theorem. Total probability theorem means probability of A is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to n, probability of conditional probability of A when Bn is given into probability of Bn. Now let us come to Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem is very important theorem to understand many probability problems. This is very important. The definition of conditional probability applies to any two events. In particular, let Bn be one of the events defined in the subset of the total probability. It states that if a sample space S has n mutually exclusive events Bn, where n is equal to 1 to n, such that Bm intersection Bn is equal to 5 for m is not equal to n, where m and n are 1 to n, and any event A is defined in this sample space, then the conditional probability of Bn and A can be written as probability of Bn when A is given is equal to probability of A when Bn is given, that is probability of A slash Bn into probability of Bn whole divided by probability of A slash B1 into probability of B1 plus probability of A slash B2 into probability of B2, and so on, probability of A slash Bn into probability of Bn. This is Bayes theorem. Proof of the Bayes theorem. The proof can be derived from the total probability theorem and the definition of the conditional probabilities. We know that the conditional probability, here you see probability of Bn slash A is equal to probability of Bn intersection A by probability of A. This is the conditional probability. You have to remember Bn slash A means Bn intersection A divided by probability of A. So you have to remember this formula. This is the conditional probability. Please remember conditional probability P of Bn slash A. How we are going to write this one? That is probability of Bn intersection A by probability of A. Whatever the value that is given, that is in the denominator, but probability of A should not be 0. We can also write, we are taking a multiplication, cross multiplication here. Probability of Bn intersection A, you see here we are doing cross multiplication. This and this is I am writing here probability of Bn intersection A is equal to probability of this one into probability of this one. From the total probability theorem, probability of A is equal to n is equal to 1 to n probability of Bn intersection A. You see here probability of Bna is given like this. So I want to substitute here probability of Bn intersection A and probability of A. Here probability of Bn intersection A is probability of A bar Bn, probability of Bn. So I am substituting that here, and you see here that I am substituting here. This one is I am substituting instead of this one. And probability of A, instead of probability of A, I am substituting that one. So please try to understand probability of A and probability of Bn intersection of both. I am substituting here. This is substituting probability of A. I am substituting this one. So getting like this, then we are getting probability of Bn slash A is equal to probability of A Bn into probability of Bn by probability of A slash B1 into probability of B1 plus probability of A slash B2 into B2 and so on, probability of A, Bn, test Bn. This is proved. In Bayes theorem, the probabilities P of Bn are known as priori probabilities. Since events Bn have the probabilities B of n before the performance of the experiment, that is why we are calling priori probability. Priori probabilities means they are getting the values before the experiment. Similarly, the conditional probability of Bn slash A are known as posterior probabilities. Posterior probabilities since they apply after the performance of the experiment. Let us do some problems. We are going to see some problems. You see problem number 1. Try to understand how we are going to use total probability and Bayes theorem in these examples. 2 boxes are selected randomly. The first box contains 2 white balls and 3 black balls. The second box contains 3 white and 4 black balls. What is the probability of drawing a white ball? Please try to understand there are 2 boxes. We have to select 2 boxes randomly. That means one of the box selected randomly out of the 2 box. The first box contains 2 white balls, 3 black balls, total 5 balls in the first box. The second box contains 3 white balls, 4 black balls, total 7 balls. So what is the question? What is the probability of drawing a white ball? So let us see how we are going to solve this by using this total probability theorem and Bayes theorem. Assume that the 2 boxes have equal probability of being selected. This is we can select the first box or second box. In our probable theory language, we call this one as equally likely probabilities. Equally likely probabilities. That means both can occur same time. We can select either first box or second box. The probability is equal. So equally probable. That is called probably likely events. So we want to define these 2 are equal probability of being selected. The probability of selecting the first box B1 is equal to the probability of selecting the second box. That is called equal probability, equally likely. Equally likely means probability of selecting the first box is equal to the probability of selecting the second box. That is called equally likely or equal probability is there. Therefore, probability of box 1 is equal to probability of box 2 is equal to 1 by 2. How many boxes are there? 2 boxes are there. What is the probability of selecting 1? That means 1 by 2. That is equal to 0.5 probability. Given the favorable event is selecting white ball W. Therefore, probability of W when B1 is given is 2 by 5. Total number of balls in box 1 is 5. probability of getting white balls is 2. Therefore, probability of getting the white balls out of the first box is 2 by 5, that is called 0.4. Similarly, probability of getting the white ball from the box 2, that is probability of W slash B2 is equal to 3 by 7. In the second box, there are 3 balls, white balls are there, total are 7 are there, therefore 3 by 7, that is equal to 0.4285. Using the total probability theorem, probability of getting white is equal to probability of W is equal to probability of W slash B1 into probability of B1 plus probability of W slash B2 into probability of P2. Therefore, we are substituting those values. You see here, probability of B1 and probability of B2 is same, that is 1 by 2. I am substituting 1 by 2 and taking out 1 by 2 into 2 by 5 plus 3 by 7, that is equal to 29 by 70, that is equal to 0.4143. You see the problem number 2. Try to observe this table here, which is very important, with the number of resistors and their tolerance values are as given in the table. Define two mutually exclusive events B1, B2 such that B1 union B2 is equal to S. Use the total probability theorem to find the probability of event selecting 22 ohm resistor B bit. Use Bayes theorem to find the probability that the selected resistor has 5% tolerance and 22 ohm resistance. Here observe the table 1.1. There are certain resistances are there. You see the resistances, 22 ohm resistances are there. 22 ohm resistances with 5% tolerance, 10 number are there. 22 ohm resistors with 10% tolerance, 14 are there. 10 plus 14, total 24 resistors are there, 22 ohm resistors. Coming to 47 ohm resistors, 5% are 28, 10% are 16, total 44. Coming to 100 ohm resistance, 5% are 24, 10% are 8, total 32. 5% resistors total are 62, 10% tolerance resistances are 38, total resistances are 100. So from this table, by seeing this table, you have to understand the details of resistors with their tolerances are shown in the table 1. Let the events be as follows. Suppose event A, I want to select like this. Selecting a 22 ohm resistor, that is event A. Selecting 5% tolerance, I am selecting that one as event B1. Event B2 as selecting a 10% tolerance resistor. We are also given that B1 and B2 are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Using the total probability theorem, what we are going to have total probability theorem, you see here, probability of A is equal to probability of A slash B1 into probability of B1 plus probability of A slash B2 into probability of B2. From the table we can say probability of A when B1 is given. You see from the table what is probability of A and probability of B. What is probability of A? We defined here, selecting 22 ohm resistor. How many 22 ohm resistors are there? Out of 62. So probability of A slash B1 is 10 by 62. You can see this. 22, 5%, 10 by 62. Probability of B1 is 62 by 100 because selecting 5% tolerance are 62 resistors are there, total resistances are 100 resistances are there. So you can understand those things. From this we can this one, probability of A when event B2 is given, that is 14 by 38, and probability of B2 is equal to 38 by 100. By we can observe all these from the table. Therefore, probability of A is equal to like this, 10 by 60 into 62 by 100 plus 14 by 38 into 30 by 100, that is equal to 10 by 100 plus 14 by 100, that is equal to 24 by 100, 0.24. This is how we have to find out this total probability. By using Bayes theorem, the probability of a resistor selected having 5% tolerance, given that it was a 22 ohm resistance. A resistor selecting having 5% tolerance, given that it was a 22 ohm resistance. So, probability of B1 slash A is equal to probability of A slash B1 into probability of B1 by PA, probability of PA, probability of A, that means PA. This is 10 by 62 into 62 by 100 by 24 by 100, that is equal to 10 by 24, that is equal to 0.4162. Thank you. This is all about total probability theorem and Bayes theorem. We will solve some more problems in coming days.